Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Life-Seeded series. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's the Life-Seeded Origin Start. It's the year 2312, episode 6. Trying to save up some influence to spend on our civic sports. This is what our empire looks like at this point in time. We're the Valorum. We're friendly with most people except for the fallen empires. So we're trying to improve some habitability here so that we can colonize these desert worlds with one of the many many species we now have immigration treaties with. There's a tropical world here. Now let's take a look at that, because we were looking for desert people and we couldn't find them. But one of these people, not the machine intelligence, the ruthless capitalists we have an immigration treaty with, the spiritual seekers, we have a migration treaty with them. Who do we not have a migration treaty with that had something close to that? These folks were an Alpine world. That's right. That's right. They're all hegemonic imperialists. These guys are Alpine too, I think. Oh no, they're desert worlds. But we established that we're never going to get a migration treaty with them, no matter how happy we have envoys working on them, but they're never going to be happy enough to give us people. They're pathetic. Free boss Hachu Union, we called them the Sneezies. And then these guys are here. They're hive mind. There's nothing we can do with that. They're a Gestalt consciousness. They're hive mind. So I don't know, are any of these guys continental world, the consolidated Zikmak? And we have a migration treaty with them. So how come the continental Zikmak won't go colonize this world? What do they look like again? They look like these guys. Ooh, scary. They're Zikmak. Okay, I want to see what that's all about. Zikmak. We don't have any of their people yet. Have none of them migrated? Oh, they're right there. Continental world, they're 45. That's as good as we can get with any of these races. Oh, I see. Okay. Well then, we just need some more research then. We need some more technology over here in this tree. And it's 1 month away from being able to make a new selection there. So let's take a look at our planets. This planet has not enough amenities, and everybody's working the commercial zone job, so we should have some amenities, but they're all being used. Yeah, they're all being consumed. So that means it's time for the movies. The whole theater will give them that. This planet, same kind of deal. They're running out of amenities. They don't have a whole theater, so let's give them that. This planet is providing our alloys, which are so critical. This is version 2.6.2 of the game, by the way. The next series I'm going to do after this will be version 2.3 or higher, and that's where alloys start to be used. This appear as a maintenance cost on robots, so that kind of changes things. All we're going to do with the rest of this planet is take these last two districts and use them as districts, and then we're going to have to put some luxury housing on that one. The capital is down to its last couple of jobs, and we have farming on a lot of other planets, so we can take these farms off. We can replace those with this is what I'm gonna do, one at a time while we bring this number down, because how many are we selling? We're selling 100. That's great. So we're gonna take this and replace it with a generator district, and then we're going to upgrade this to provide some more jobs. But we're gonna do that first to put these people to work. I don't know, the heritage district provides what? Culture worker jobs? Those should be tier 2 specialists, right? Roboticist, culture worker, yep. So it'll put them to work. Okay, and then we need our other planets to bump this up just a little bit. Alright, this guy's still cracking away here. Which is why we're never getting enough influence to use our civic here. And I should probably take a look and see what I want to do with this civic. Byzantine bureaucracy. Bureaucrats also produce one unity. I don't care so much about that. Edict costs I don't care about. One of the things I've heard is that the most recent version of the game has... They just made some kind of edict rate revamp go live, and I haven't read anything about it, so I don't know. Diplomatic Corps, 2 more envoys. Efficient bureaucracy, admin capacity plus 10%. We probably want to take that, actually, is what we're going to do. The only other thing I'd be likely to take is mining guilds. Yeah, mining guilds. So, and Shadow Council. Election influence cost minus 75%. And ruler pot. I want to take this with the democracy sometime. One of the things I was considering playing, I've been toying around with this particular faction that I started out with for life-seeded. And I think a life-seeded democracy, way over, a life-seeded democracy that is fanatic egalitarian might be really fun. But the next one I want to play is driven assimilators. I basically want to play the Borg. There's only one good origin start for driven assimilators now, and it's one of the more powerful ones. The Ring World, so it's kind of badass. Okay, Fleet Academy, Naval Logistics Office. Hyper Entertainment Forms are an upgrade, so we don't really need that yet. Habitability modification allows us to change the preferred planet types of a species through genetic modification. Oh, I want that, because if we can't get better habitability on these planets, we can change one of the species and then have them and then colonize them with that. We can change one of our species to like desert worlds, and then we can go in here and we can colonize those planets. This one, does it already have somebody heading there that way? The Vengral? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. We're gonna go colonize that. This is the other thing. We have some trade over here. We have 9 and 12 trade over there that's not being sucked back here. We need to be making use of these star bases to do that. So let's take a look at how we're going to collect this. If we put the star base here on Cormagus Station and give it a distance of 2. Actually, if we only give it a distance of 2 to collect that 2 points there, I don't think so. So let's do it here, because then we can put a deep space black site on this. And then what we want is we want a starbase there and a starbase here to help with trade protection. Actually, you could go every 3, because then you could put 3 hangars, 4 hangars. Yeah, you could do it that way. Because if you went there, and then what? If you put them both on the wormholes, that could work. Problem is, there's not enough. I like to have them every 2 and then have them overlap for 3. Let's do one there. And if you've seen my trade tutorial, then you know what I'm talking about. We're going to do one there. Oops, and fat finger it, and then we're going to do one there. And that's going to give us enough trade protection to pull those back from those planets. And then additionally, the one that we're making here can also have a trade station, can have 2 trade stations on it, and then we'll grab from here and here. So that's cool. So we'll be picking up some more trade. We'll be bumping this number up quite a bit real soon. This construction done. What do we have for edicts? Oh yeah, healthcare campaign, please.
Another day, another scientific.
We could turn recycling campaign on until we have some more. Let's see, how's that help at the end of the month? Let's see what that does. 27. It's probably not going to negate all of that. And attention, if you need others to fight battles for you, well, hopefully we won't. But and now, see, they let us know, hey, if you want us to fight for you, and now we need tribute. We'll give you food because I don't want to go to battle with them yet. I'm pretty sure we're not ready to. Where are they at? Who are they? Rebel Society, Fragmented Nation States, not them. So there's 2 of them here. Commerce Exchange, Star Tribes. Where are you guys at? You're Apathy Star Tribes? Where are you at? Where are you located? Over here. Apathy Star Tribes, and we don't know what they have for Who is this? Oh yeah, Free Boss. Hachu Nation. They're, we're gonna want to go get them. Alright, what do we got? Research Speedo. Research Speedo. Alright. This planet needs holotheaters. It does not have them. It doesn't have them. It has all the food it can handle. It doesn't even have a commercial zone yet. So, build a city district to give them one more clerk. This is our bureaucracy center, and by plopping another one of those down before we put the crystal mines on it, we should be able to take care of this situation up here. And we got dense jungle we can get rid of. Cool, more food. Or are you food? Alright, what do we have here? Building, building, building. Cha 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 cha. These guys. What are they looking at here? Oh yeah, extend our deal. Great. Oh, this. It hasn't built that. Okay, build it. Build the cruiser and finish off your fleet. And it down here is a Savannah world. Yes, yes, yes. We're just gonna have to flat out. Oh, we are already flat out buying some, aren't we? That's a little costly. Well, fortunately, we have a ton of minerals that we can sell, so it's not the end of the world there. Okay. You are going to collect from what? One space away? One space away. Trade hub. Deep Space Black Site. Upgrade. You are going to put 2 hangars on. Oh, you don't have hangars yet. We don't have hangars yet. Same thing with you. We'll replace these later with hangars when we get them, because hangars offer twice the trade protection. They're very nice.
Construction project complete.
Alright, construction project, construction function. What's your junction? Let's see. It's the other way around, but I'm just making fun. Used to love Schoolhouse Rock. Okay, so you guys have the 2 growers. You don't have any consumer goods yet. You need. There's a Batharian power plant. Technician jobs 4. That's a nice added bonus. Let's give you guys consumer goods. Which planet are you? Up here. You are this one. Oh yeah, and we're just gonna start getting consumer goods from you. We're start getting trade from you, so I want that. Yep, make that. Alright, yes, and like we thought. Sell less food.
Research concluded.
Alright, the Citadel. Now we can have the upgrades. And we can also get more guns. Civilian fabricators, yes, we want to start upgrading those. Because we're collecting some rare crystals now, which is what those require for upgrades. And we're collecting. We need more rare crystals. We're going to get some more. There's some more gas right there on that world, too. I'm going to go over here and grab all of this. And then, oh, there's gas there. We would like to choke point this. We'd like to choke point it all the way up there. That's what we'd like to do. We'll see if we can make that happen. Okay. We'll wait for upgrades for these guys. That'll make this planet a little... not have such a population problem. They're down to their last 2 jobs, and then we have to start moving people off the planet. Well, actually, we need to start upgrading buildings. And what we're going to do is take this and replace it with research.
Research concluded.
That's what that whole planet is focused on, is research. Gene modification points. Ooh. And hydroponic farms and hydroponic bays. Society research. All kinds of stuff. Let's get the hydroponic farms. Not that we're going to use them. We will a little bit, but not a lot. This planet does not. We do not yet have the technology for the Ministry of Production. We don't have that. These at this point in time, starting with the third row, I need to start making sure every planet gets at least one stronghold, preferably 2. So we're going to do that. That's the big way we bump the naval capacity number up. This brand new planet gets
another day, another scientific breakthrough.
Another scientific breakthrough because we're just that good. There's the battleship. I would like to get the battleship, and then we'll be one step closer to finally getting some of the early megastructure stuff. Meanwhile, this construction ship is doing his thing because we're not earning anything for influence. I was going to start another construction ship, but there's no point. You can't make a habitat because you need like 250 influence to do it. So
research concluded.
All we can really do is this. Food from farmers. Desperately need, really want. Naval Logistics Office Fleet Command. I want this. Do that. Do that erratamatama. And I do need to make one more construction ship though. I'm gonna make it over here. You need to upgrade there. And what do we have over here? Oh yeah, void clouds. We don't have enough to take them on yet, do we? Our fleet is only 7.1k. Okay. What we need to do is start getting the second fleet started soon. Zikmok nations. Let's see. The Boki Hive Mind. Where are the sneezies? Right here. The Free Hachu Union. Okay. And they're pathetic. And they're at war with the Boki. Free Boss. And they're at war with the Boki Hive. Ooh. We could go in here and we could take some of this. Because these guys are what? They're hegemonic imperialists. We could, man, that's a lot of space they have. Trying to crush them into oblivion to get them to be a vassal would be hard because they have 9 planets and we're just not equipped to do that yet. It's a good thought, but we're not equipped to do it yet. Artisan output, we're going to need that. Hopefully that research fires off. I suppose what I should do is buy some more to keep us out of that hole. Food, yes, great. Okay, food from farmers again. I like that. You see, there's their war exhaustion. And resource from jobs. Let's get food from farmers first. Then we can go back to doing things like selling more of it. And up at the Empire capital, we can say, okay, let's take another one of these and replace it with the last generator district. You guys, listen, you need to get out of here. I don't want you there. I want research. You need to be research on this planet. All research all the time. That's going to hurt us. But it's okay. It's okay, but I really need 2 strongholds on every planet, so I'm going to do this. And what do you got? You got a fast robot. So let's resettle him somewhere where there's a job. Robots are the nice thing because they don't care what planet you resettle them on. They just like resettle us. We don't care. I need consumer goods on here. Everybody's got to have that. We got to be earning the big fat trade. Same thing with this one. What do we got? We got consumer goods on that, which is awesome, and we got a whole theater. So they got plenty of amenities. They got the 2 growing things. And then, is this the planet? Oh, I need an Autochthon monument on every planet too. Okay, and they don't yet have a stronghold. Let's give them the oh, they do have an Autochthon monument. It's right there. Let's give them. We're gonna need consumer goods before we need the stronghold. So let's civilian industries, consumer goods. Let's do that. And you go keep doing your thing here, buddy. Get that planet. Get it started. What's this? Curator order. So the artisan troop. Let's see. What does this do? Oh, this provides immigration, doesn't it? Yep, exhibit art, and it's cheap. That's what we love about it. And then the curator order, we can, yeah, they're aiding us in our research. Okay, so the artisan troop. We want to invest in a Ministry of Culture. Yes. Yes. Okay, now. Lost contact. We bring alarming news, Valorium Empire friends. Contact with the colony on New Baldorak has been lost. Oh, we should dispatch a ship at once for you gas clowns. This is a brand, one of our more brand. This. Hold on. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is the odd factory world, isn't it? This is ideal for an archaeology project. Is there a better world? Let's take a look. Let's order them by size. Is a barren world? Where is this world at? Terraforming. Where's that world at? It's called Belgium 3. It's a terraforming candidate? How come I can't see it? It's in here? Belgium 4, Belgium 3. Oh, so if we terraform this to whatever we want to, who's our best species? Terraform. Let's take a look at our best species. Who's our best one? These guys are uplifted. Oh, well, have fun. Unity from jobs, physics research, engineering research. That's fun. Minerals. I don't really need that. I need I need people who are going to make alloys. So a bonus to jobs would be great. Empire sprawl from pops. See, that would be fine. Minerals from jobs doesn't matter. Food from jobs doesn't matter. These are my robots. These guys. Tomb world habitability. Physics, see, not so much about researchers on the archaeology project, don't care. Energy credits from jobs, amenities from jobs, research, those guys are great. That's us. Pop growth speed, society research, and worker pop resource output. So this is, they have an arid world preference. They're the Vengral. Unity from jobs, pop housing usage, defense army. What's the duck? Governing ethics attraction is a duck. It's either Empire Sprawl from Pops, which would be good, because you could fit more people on the world with the archaeology project. Or it's the Vengro, who are going to give you pop growth speed, which would be fantastic. What are their negatives? Leader experience gain, pop growth from immigration, and resettlement costs. Now we're going to go with these. Who is it? Empire. So we're going to go with them. So what are they? Ocean preference. Alright. So Belgium 3. If we terraform this to an ocean world, has climate. We don't have climate restoration. Well, let's go back here. That's a good choice though. It's got 24. What does it got? Rare deposit 0, and it's colonized. It's colony sized. Yeah, it's huge. It's really big. And then there's this one, trunked barren world. These are terraforming candidates. Okay. Well, we gotta wait till we get the tech then, before we get too excited. So to go back to that world, one of those new ones, this one, we won't use this for an archaeology project. So since we're not going to use it for archaeology, we're going to, yeah, it doesn't have a pop growth modifier on it. Exhibit art museum. It gives us amenities and 50% immigration pull. Tips. Helps your population growth, so you can go look at your pop growth and see base growth 3, and then genome mapping, cloning, healthcare campaign, a new life, growth encouraged, planet habitability from pops. Covey system, diplomatic traditions. It's like cha-ching. Yes, make it grow. Make it grow.
Research concluded.
Alright. What's cheap? The disruptor. The disruptor. Okay. Because, yeah, our ecology projects will be the next thing. What do we need to make that work? Nothing. Requires empty ascension perk slot, that's all. So we'll go down the prosperity line, we'll get that, and hopefully we'll have those worlds terraformed by then, and
Research concluded.
we can do that. That would be fantabulous. Fantabulous. Let's get the clone army while we're here. You guys said I want to buy some of you. Oh, and I can sell so many more of you now. That's great.
Construction project concluded.
Okay. You, my friend, grab those minerals there. That's very nice. We're gonna have this planet and some gas. That'll be great. And so I had this other construction ship, and what I wanted them to do was go over here and grab this research. Yeah, one of the things I would think about... Well, let's act first and then talk. One of the things I would think about doing with this species, and it'll probably be... I'd like to do it after this next playthrough with the Borg. I want to make these guys democratic, and I want to make them, I think, egalitarian. And then I want them to start, I like that start, xenophile, because they start with an available envoy and the trade value. And then I want them to use the Shadow Council to make elections more easy to happen. And I want them to be egalitarian. And I think fanatic egalitarian, and then you get Utopia living conditions, so some of your unemployed pops will be doing research for you. I think that might be a really cool way to play the life-seeded people. I'm just going to keep tweaking it because I really like the way life-seeded starts, because what I like about it is I like that it's a little bit of a... It just makes it so much more important to take the other empires in and use them to colonize the planets around you, because you can't, because you suck at it. So it's neat. It's a neat way to change the start of the game. This is not collecting trade from here because... Why? It's not upgraded. That's for one thing. Kuma.
Research concluded.
Alright, now, city districts provide an additional housing. Yay! Makes us happy. The Disruptor. Let's go for barrier point defense. This. Yeah, so... I'm going to want to put another one of these on. Everybody should get a little bit of anchorage. There's going to need to be trade hub here later.
Construction project concluded.
We're going to want to put a deep space black site on this when it gets to be an actual planet there. Who died? A science leader died on this ship. Okay, well, let's get the next guy in line. What do we have here? Anomaly research speed. Not necessary. Leader lifespan. We'll take that. So let's take a look at this research. The clone army. Oh, special food from jobs. Ooh, yes. Yeah, okay. And food processing facilities just show up, so that's going to help too.
Research concluded.
Okay, what do we have here? You guys, so they're going to have 3 layers of trade protection on them, and then we start putting an anchorage on those things. And what they're doing when they're not. What they're doing for their buildings is things like resource silos and hydroponic space. Alright, what do we have here? Durasteel armor. Metallurgist output plus 10%. That'll give us a whopping, what, 2.5? No. Yeah. So, okay, now we can start upgrading these, and we have the gases to do it. We have 16 exotic gases, so upgrade that. That provides 3 more jobs. Our sprawl is still getting out of hand. Yes, it's a deal, artisan troop. These planet. We need these last 2 slots to be cities. Because we're going to need that housing. So this one, what do we have here? That's the trade hub. So then what you want to do is put a whole bunch of trade protection on it. And resource silos. We'll upgrade that later. We're falling short. Oh, alloys. Alloys. I don't know why I can't say alloy. I always want to say ally. Don't ask me. My brain doesn't function the way normal people's brains functions. It's a
Research concluded.
strange thing.
Construction project.
Some days it just feels like somebody just plugged a different one in. It's like, oh, okay, great. Minerals. Let's see, mineral purification plant. This would have been a great planet for an archaeology product, but it had all these wonderful mining districts, which we just love. We adore those. Valorum Prime Shipyard, where are you at? Let's go. Let's check you out again. Valorum, if we add one more, well, you already have a trade thing.
Concluded.
You have a trade thing now, so you're gonna get trade from this planet when we finally colonize it. So just put shipyards, and we're gonna get more alloys. Starbase module. This is a rare text, so just grab it. Alloys. This planet now survives on buildings we've used up all of its. We used up all its stuff, so this costs a moat to upgrade, and we have plenty of moats. We have 9 of them, so we'll do that to provide additional jobs.
Construction project concluded.
Construction projects. All right. Hey, we're gonna get this planet soon, but we're lacking alloys. Of course we are. Excuse me. We can fix some of this since we have the money. We might as well fix it. So go over here and do that. And if you're sitting there screaming at the camera, the monitor, and saying, why aren't you doing this? I really like to try to make this as balanced as possible without any intervention from me going in here and doing this. And doing a lot of buying and selling. I like to just have it work. But of course it doesn't, and that's why the trades are there. But I just like to minimize that stuff. This needs to be, for right now, a mining world. I need to make sure all my colonies have their designators. So this is a generator world, but now it has 3 of these and it's getting an upgrade. So we're going to change this to a forge world. Down here it says 35 food, 13 consumer goods. That didn't change anything. Okay, wow, well that was dope. Okay, I expected to see a change there. Agri world. We change this and we make it industrial world. Artisan upkeep minus 20%. It's 45 and 54. Oh well, it did change the number of minerals it could upkeep. Construction project concluded. Let's see, industrial world. This is still a mining world, and that makes sense. Makes sense because it's new. This needs to be a mining world for a while. This needs to be a consumer goods world, because anything that we build from now on, we're not going to build any more districts. So anytime we build one of these, factory build speed plus 25, and artisan upkeep 23 and 59 food. So it changes this number over here. Okay, gotcha, because it uses minerals. All right, that's cool. I got you. My eyes can't see in both places at the same time, which is kind of why it's hard to do. That's why it's incredibly difficult to pull off the intro to Green Tinted 60s Mine by Paul Gilbert, because you need to be the opposite of cross-eyed. You need your right eyeball to be able to look right and your left eyeball to be able to look left, so that you can see what the heck is going on. I've been practicing that for a long time, and I'm still a long way from making that sound good. One of the things that's really, really, really super annoying about doing those hand tapping things on the guitar is I get a lot of extra noise from hands on the string and frets on the string and things like that, and other people don't. I still haven't figured out the right technique to make that work yet. It's annoying. This is a research planet. It has the 2 growth things we want on it. It has commercial zones and the whole theater, so it's all set for, and it's got a talk the line. It's all set for everything else. Now we can just put the main things on here. Eventually we can put another stronghold. It doesn't have any rare planetary features, so we don't need to worry about putting things like Moat harvesting traps down. We can just do research and research institutes, which would be great. I'm going to keep putting some researchers down. We'll put that like when we get to the 4th bank. This still needs an additional 2 jobs. This is probably going to end up being... Oh, this is nice. This is adding to our research bonus on this planet. That's fantastic. I like that a lot. The resolution has been passed. What do we got? Minor military sanctions. Okay, this is... Yeah, we'll support things like that. That's fine. Minor administrative sanction. Anytime there's a sanction, I'm going to support it. Moderate administrative sanctions, it's fine. Buzzword standardization. Diplomatic weight from economy. Well, we hope at some point in time to have one of the biggest economies. Minor research sanctions, sure. Guardian Angels Act. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. Yes. Ready the shield. Naval capacity. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. Ship upkeep. The readied shield. All members of the galactic community should be ready to defend their worlds, whether it be against pirate, space creatures. Yeah. So what this does, it doesn't tell you specifically what this does, but this requires that you use that half of your naval capacity always be currently being used by ships. So for instance, if your naval capacity is 200 and you're only using 80 of it like I am, then you are in breach of galactic law, and all of a sudden all the penalties for things apply. The readied shield, yeah, we're going to oppose that. Repeal the Charter of Workers' Rights. What is the Charter of Workers' Rights? I don't even know. Let's see. Commerce and industry, politics and cultures. Don't see it. Oh, it's up here. Let's see. No. Collective waste management. Charter of Workers' Rights. What's this do? Diplomatic weight from POPs. Oh yeah, we definitely... We're not going to be repealing that. We're going to be one of the bigger empires by the time this thing's done. Alright. Grab this and this. And colonize this planet with our favorite people over here. They can do it for 95% habitability rating. That's awesome. You guys are ready to go. Brand new colony. You're going to be a food colony. Okay. So, since you're going to be a food colony... Oops, and I just closed you. Which one are you? Not that one. Not that one. You're brand new. What are we gonna do with you? We probably still need another consumer good planet, don't we? Yep. So why don't we do that? CF, consumer goods and food. So we know what it's doing for buildings and what its focus is for districts.
Construction project concluded.
This is BF for bureaucracy. Bureaucracy and food. Yeah, and we need more bureaucracy right now, because we got this problem going on up here. What is this? Galactic Council emergency measure declared. The Republic of EM has leveraged there to declare resolutions minor administrative sanctions. Okay, well, you do what you gotta do. We're going to build the next 3 food pieces for that. You're also going to put down... Oh, they got the Betharian power plant. It's more important that we have the admin offices because of this. It's more important we do that. You guys need jobs, and fortunately we're in a position where we're going to do this, and then we don't want to sell as many of these. And the capital has 2 extra people that we can put somewhere. So let's put them on bureaucratic worlds. Like, is there a bureaucratic world that has a job? Well, okay. So there's this tomb world. That'll take robots. Fast robots. You can have those. There's a tomb world. Right. This one is an Arctic world.
Another scientific breakthrough.
Give them commercial zones early. And then give them a couple more jobs as well. Build this out ahead of time, because we don't have a problem with money supporting that right now. So we'd rather build ahead of time and ease off on some of the maintenance we have to do. Energy nexus. What do we got here? Mineral purification hubs. That's the... Oh, yes. It's the upgrade to miners. It's not the big of a deal. Hangar bay. That's what we wanted. There we go. Hangar bay. That'll really get all of our trades. So we can come over here and we can take a look at our trade. And what I always like to do, because the game doesn't do this, every time you build one of these star bases, it automatically sends it to the capital. Well, you don't really want to do that. You want to route things like this through there. There we go. Yep. Because you want to do the routing, because later on when you start to tie other star bases around, it's going to matter. Alright. Valorum Empire is going to be, we're going to be one of the ones voted in. That's going to be nice. We'll be on the council. Food from jobs. Clear tile blockers. That one's dirt cheap and we need to do it. So let's consumer goods are just chewing me. Okay, we're gonna be fixing that soon. Because some of these planets where we have consumer goods are gonna start maturing, and then boom, they roll. Unstable tectonic plates modifier. Okay. This planet growing, doing all of the alloy stuff. We could put mineral here for 15% of this. I don't know that that's a big deal because look, it's producing 43, so 15% of 43 is like 6. So for 6 more minerals, use as a building slot, or we can do other things with this. And I have a feeling other things would be better. Let's get an Autochthon monument down. We want one of those on every single planet. Quake damage report. Hangar bay, that was cheap and easy. Living metal mega construction build speed. Oh, I'm gonna want that. Let's grab cruiser hit points first though. Gamma laser says something is locked behind it. Let's grab shields first. There we are. We're Valorum Empire. We're part of the new council.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
Okay, you're over here. You should have, let's see. Oh, we don't have that building yet. Oh. The building to make all your ships better.
Concluded.
Naval Academy. Don't have that yet. This gives you the Military Academy. Not as big of a deal. Food processing facilities, thank you. That'll help. The enigmatic cache departs. Bummer. Come back. We know you will. Okay, where is this? Turbach. Okay. You can be, yep, hangar bay. And replace that with the hangar bay, and then put a hangar bay on there, and then put an anchorage on there. Do resource silos and hydroponic space. So here we go. There's another one of these planets where it's starting to mature. We can start to really crank out the civilian industries. Concluded. It also doesn't have any special planetary features on it, so it's not a big deal. Auto curating vault culture worker increase. Yeah, see, we could create a planet that has nothing but culture workers on it, and then put one of these on there. It's not as big a deal. I'm just gonna do the cheap stuff. This planet, what are we gonna do with this one? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 planets for consumer goods. We have 2 for research. As a general rule of thumb, I'd like to have the same number of planets for research, because right now we're only 1K. We're still a ways behind. Let's do this. Let's make you research in minerals. And since we're not there yet, you still need some of the basics, like commercial zones. Let's go look at species. We have miners, robots, and fast robots. Do we have... Can we make one of you guys researchers yet? Pop housing. Energy credits. No, we can't do that yet, can we? We don't have that skill. None of you guys can do that yet. Energy credits from jobs, yeah. And plain old resources from jobs. That ends up being a nice pick when you want to make alloy robots, but we're not there yet. We don't have an ecumenopolis. We're working on it. So that's a tomb world, and then this guy is just going to keep kind of slowly worming his way down here. Actually, what the research I should have grabbed is that claim influence cost. No, I don't need claim influence. Never. Yeah, I do. Claim influence cost. Yes. No. Claim influence cost is for this. I don't need that. Okay. I don't really need that. 6 months away. Let's just finish that one. It's not build starbase influence cost. This dude is like, I'd like to fill in all these gaps. Yeah, I know, me too, I really would. This is driving my OCD crazy, but because what would it cost you to do a habitat? It costs 200 influence, and we just don't have it. That's the other thing. When I go to enable logistics stuff, when I go to recreate this faction for life seeded to really kind of hone in on what it needs to do, this is going to be a big determination. You obviously need a lot of influence to make things happen, especially if we're going to play it as democratic and do elections. So that is going to be a big deal. I will be choosing whatever ethics I can to boost this number big time. It needs to be there. Here we keep getting robots being made really quickly, so let's go find some place to put them. We got a couple of tomb worlds. See, this person is unemployed, but I have a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to take this fast robot and move him, and that person is going to slide into his job. Because the robots, you can move around to any planet because the habitability doesn't matter. But what you don't want to do is be moving somebody who likes continental worlds to a tomb world where they're going to be unhappy. So that's the egalitarian part of this particular species that comes into play that I have to be more careful about than what I typically am. Usually I just go in here and genetically alter everybody to be the same. So
research concluded.
But in this case, that's not what we're doing. Advanced shields. All right. Research complexes.
Another day, another scientific break.
These bozos over here, the free Hachu, are the ones I want to go after. They're still pathetic, it says, but I just don't feel like we have one fleet and it's not that great. I don't feel like that's a good option. I don't feel like that's a smart thing to do. We're gonna chew through a bunch of this stuff, space torpedoes and all that stuff. Get through it as fast as possible. In fact, what's it take? Yeah, and we got a propulsion person right in there. So you're at 94%, which is fantastic. It might be fun to go do a claims war with those guys. Oh, more habitability. It might be fun to go do a claims war with these guys and just take a little bit of something from them. Something that's bumping up against us, like all this stuff. Maybe come in here and take this junk here. Then it'd be a short little war. Not a lot would happen. We'd probably be pretty safe, and we could hire some marauders and go about it in a pretty safe manner. That'd be pretty cool, huh? That's what I'm thinking. Food processing facilities finally showed up. Yay. Do that. It's gonna help. Then we can take some of this extra food like we're always used to doing. And the thing is, you're going to see me build this food up over time, because the way I play this faction is eventually we're going to go to war with people, and we're going to do vassalization wars. And then when you integrate, slammo, you need to pump this number up as big as you can, and your food and consumer goods up as big as you can, so that when the integration finally completes, you're not dying. And I've done it, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. All right.
Research concluded.
Research concluded. Mega cannon. Oh, the kinetic battery, yeah. We need to start building our battleships. It's right here. The hood. Oh, look at this thing. I don't think I've ever used this before for a species. You know what this ship looks like? This totally looks like something that you would see, that you would have seen in the Fifth Element, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a Mondachi 1 ship? Totally looks like the Mondachi 1 ship. That's what it should be, because the way their suits were designed and everything. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, let's build one. Oh my goodness. What the? Oh wow, that changes the front? I had no idea. Spinal mount changes the front. From that, I had no idea. I never look at these things. Oh, that's cool. That is awesome. Look at that thing. That is badass. Oh my gosh. Looks like he's got giant suckers here. Like your kinky girlfriend is like, oh yeah, honey, bring it on. That is hilarious. Oh gosh, I like that so much. That's really cool. Okay, I gotta start moving my ships around and looking at some of this stuff a little bit more. It is entertaining. These guys spend a lot of time building these designs, and then I play it from the topmost view. We're gonna build this, but it's not going to stay this way because we're gonna get that. We're just researching the better guns right there. Regenerative hull tissue and shields. Yeah. So this is a mixed one. Battleship, lance, it's the particle lance. We're not going to worry about building that yet. These other guys, do we have anything that needs to be upgraded on these dudes? Not really. The point defense guys, they're solid. We'd like to have this though now, the space torpedo. Because this little dude over here does 30 to 40 damage. And his tracking's 25. This guy's tracking is a lot worse. But you shoot him at the big ships. So, or at least you hope your guys are shooting them at the big ships. But 165 to 265. At least make them shoot them down if they're not going to hit the ship. So, they're not going to hit the enemy. At least shoot them down. And everybody else is pretty solid. Okay. Alright, we'll start building battleships soon. When we can make our fleets a little bigger.
Research concluded.
We need to start thinking about that too, about getting a second fleet ready to go. Sapient combat AI. Yes, because we like to cause problems later on. Actually, this is really cool. The machine uprising is always such a problem, and I just figured out how to combat that not more than a week ago, and then today somebody made a post on one of my old tutorial videos and said, hey, you can combat that by changing your robots and not making them servitude. I had no idea you can go in here. You could set their rights, and instead of servitude you can say full citizenship later on, I think, when they get more tech. So it's really cool to be able to do that, and then they're people. They're robot people. Alright, this is our empire capital. Totally kicking butt. We can either upgrade something for more jobs. What are we looking at for gases? 17 exotic gases? Oh heck yeah, let's just upgrade some jobs. Let's upgrade jobs and create more scientists on that planet. This can do Fleet Academy, yay. Upgrade it to a Citadel so that we can do Titans. Same thing with this one. Where's this one at? Kuma, do you need to grab? Yes, you need one more trade station on here to go around the corner and grab trade from Rana. So a trade hub and another shipyard for you, and then you also get the Fleet Academy, and then you upgrade. Alright, cool. And you can have the Titan shipyard as well. Alright, cool. We'll take that trade and it'll shoot that. See, we have some piracy going on here because we don't have any trade protection. Let's fix that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do that by fixing it here. We're going to put it on the gateway anyways, because later on we may need to change some of it into a bastion. So we'll do that. We'll take that. So this one, we say we want you to go there. And that one, we want you to go there. And that one, go there. Yep. So, bingo. You should be going to there. That one should be going in there. You have to right click. That's the thing. Yep, right click, right click, right click. Great. You should be going in there. You are going in there. Cool. Everybody's working out, and you can see the piracy is. There we go. It's going to hit this. What are we looking at? Piracy 48. Base protection is 7, which is not enough. We're going to take that shipyard off and put a hangar on it instead for some trade protection. And then also this guy down here is, oh yeah, he needs to change the hangars. He needs to change the hangars and upgrade. We're gonna go buy some more of this because yeah, we need to get 1, 2, 3. If we put 4 hangars, he'd protect almost all the way to Kuma, so that'd be cool. And oh, Ministry of Production, thank you, fun. Oh, gateway travel, not as important just yet as a few other things, but we're getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. This is a research planet. This is fabulous. I'm just gonna keep popping the research down. Kind of a good time to end this episode. The music just faded out. Love that particular piece. There's a bunch of good pieces in here. I think that's been my only disappointment with Federations is how bad the new music was. It's not very good. It's like, it's just not. Alright guys and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, and all you other people, everybody, we're all inclusive here. Everybody who's watching the channel, thank you so much. Although I can tell you from the comments and people's screen avatars, it's predominantly men. Guys seem to be into 4X games. But if I do have any ladies out there playing, and I know I have at least 2, because I've seen the comments, raise your hand. It'd be great. I love it. I love to see more people playing this game and more people watching the channel. There's going to be some stuff coming to the channel that's not going to be this. I'm going to keep trying to do Stellaris and Galactic Civilizations. We haven't had a Galactic Civilizations playthrough in a long time, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm playing right now that's kind of different. I'm really digging into Battletech. XCOM just released a new game in the last couple days, Chimera. I want to play that, and I might even YouTube that. I may YouTube that. I may just go into it completely cold and YouTube that without being an expert on it. That'd be kind of fun. I've got a hankering to play some kind of role-playing game. So there's all kinds of things coming. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have a question or comment, drop it down below. If you like the episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. See my tutorials if you have questions about Stellaris. There are more tutorials coming. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.